Police officers are a brotherhood. As part of this National Police Week, we have the story of a fallen Odessa policeman who is still very much a part of another's life.
Don't forget these guys. It may have happened a while back, but they still have families, and the families still hurt.
Chuck Mode still hurts and tears up as he recalls the tragic accident that claimed the life of Officer Scott Stanton Smith back in the 80s.
He was coming to help me, so, you feel kind of at fault. Maybe if you hadn't called for help, he'd still be here.
The former Odessa police officer was trying to capture some burglars when he radioed for help.
And was 2 blocks away when he had a crash in the intersection, which ultimately ended his life. He was traveling lights and siren down the street towards me and ran into the side of a car that didn't hear him coming. It was totally an accident. She never heard him coming.
The accident happened August 3rd of 1987.
2 days later, after his crash, his wife finds out she's pregnant with their second child. So, hearts are ripping out everywhere.
Officer Smith, just 25 years old, spent the next 6 months on life support. He lost that battle in February of 1988.
My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation.
It's Chuck's faith that got him through that difficult time.
I'm never alone. God is always with me. God is always in control.
He spent 29 years as an Odessa police officer and has now spent the last 5 years as a chief investigator at the Ector County Medical Examiner's Office.
Odessa PD died in the line of duty, end of watch, 2/6 of 88.
A special wristband to pay tribute. And every year, Chuck attends the memorial service held at Sunset Memorial Gardens and Funeral Home in Odessa during National Police Officers Week, where Officer Smith is buried. He's also grown close to the fallen officer's family. Crystal to the right, a young girl when her father died. Kelsey to the left, born shortly after his death. And Nancy, his mom. They all live out of town, but come to remember their loved one, their hero.
That we are the thin blue line standing between the people and the bad guys, the people and the darkness.
Mode also found another way to honor Officer Smith. He had his son born 10 days after his wreck. His son's middle name is Scott, of course. Another way meant to remember his legacy. There's also an Officer Down memorial page online to honor fallen officers. Kelsey left a note for her father. Part of it reads, "Dad, a name I never got to call you in person. I grew up not knowing you, hearing your voice, or seeing your face, but you were never forgotten. While we were never given the chance to know each other, I do my very best to carry on your legacy and make you proud." In all, there are 5 fallen Odessa police officers on that page, men who paid the ultimate price. With a digital exclusive for YourBasin.com, I'm Monica Quintero.